The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Sean.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world. Hello, and welcome to Monday, June 5th, 2023. It is 5:34. No raise for me. Darn. Sean is still out of town. He's going to be out of town all this week. He is living it up in Ontario. He has not texted me since he left, but I have been watching his stories and seeing that he's drinking a lot of craft beer, sitting on a lot of beaches, and going out for a lot of dinners with his parents. So I hope he's having fun on his holidays. As for us, little PSA, turn your lights on this morning. My goodness, is it foggy out there. I drove all the way from Gregoire, and I couldn't believe it. I thought maybe like Gregoire was just foggy and it would get less, but as I went down the hill into the valley and across the bridge, more and more fog, and then still coming up Confed. I'm just looking out my window right now, and the fog just seems to be getting thicker and thicker. So please do, if your lights are automatic, they might not know that it's hard to see out there. So turn them on manually, and hopefully you have one of those reminders to turn them off when you open your door at the end. Did you venture out in the rain yesterday? Maybe take yourself for a paddle down the road or even a swim? I saw a lot of stranded cars on Facebook, but I had a Girl Guides Award dinner to get to and I wasn't going to miss out. So out in the big red truck, I went, wow. I thought I was driving through some sinkholes. Those dips in the road don't feel that deep when they're not filled with water. Oh my goodness. It came up over the hood of my truck. And I have to be honest, I was a bit thankful about that because my truck kind of has this like coat of bugs and then a layer of dirt on top, and it makes it look very textured but very disgusting. And the rain helped that. It actually reminded me of a time when my friend Joyce accidentally ran over a deer that had been previously hit by a car. And this deer decided to leave a lot of its remains attached to the undercarriage. And Joyce couldn't put the heat on because it smelled like cooking rotten meat. Oh, it was so gross. She took it to get some undercoating done, hoping the mechanic would deal with it. But he put it up on the hoist and was like, nope, not getting paid enough for this. He took it down and told her to drive through some big puddles and bring it back when it didn't smell anymore. And all I could think about while driving yesterday was Joyce would have been so thankful for this rain. Something you don't realize is extremely important until you don't have one. A straw. I think it's probably annoying for workers when you're at the window and they hand you your food and you say, straw? Because they always answer back, it's in the bag. So I've been working on my trust issues. And the other morning, on my way to MC the Color Run, I ordered an iced coffee with my breakfast. And I thought, I don't need to ask this time. They're just going to tell me it's in the bag. And so I didn't. And then it wasn't. And suddenly, I'm the person drinking out of a very full cup and wondering if I could get pulled over for distracted driving. I mean, I drink from a glass without a straw all the time, I promise. But this time, I felt like I was suddenly a big kid drinking for the first time out of a cup without a lid. And if there isn't a law for doing that, I'm just going to tell myself it's illegal. I was a danger to my outfit and to others on the road. And don't worry, I only took one sip at a red light and realized this task was for other, more experienced and talented drivers. So I guess it's back to being the annoying person at the window for me, saying, straw? I started watching Lost over the weekend, and I know I'm at least 10 years late and I'm only 5 episodes in, but it is most definitely holding my attention. And if you haven't seen it either, it's that show where a plane crashes down onto a beach in the middle of nowhere, and a whole host of people who survived the plane crash are now trapped with a jungle on one side and an ocean on the other, and they're trying to figure out how to survive. And my husband and I often pick out the characters in a show that we're most like while we watch, and he said, who do you think you'd be? A spring into action person venturing into the jungle to find water and food, or would you just stay on the beach? And I was like, I wouldn't just stay on the beach. I'd probably lay down on the beach and wait to die. Everything in the jungle's going to eat me. Everything in the ocean's going to eat me. May as well let the sun cook me first. What's that saying? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery? Is it though? A new page is imitating us, and while I know it's a bot, it's literally stolen a bunch of photos of Sean and I and all our captions and made a page of it, called itself the Steph and Sean Show, and are trying to tell people they won something that they need their credit card info to claim. We will never ask you for that. And honestly, no real contest would either. Did you win? Yes? Then why are you paying for something? You won it. It's not us. Please report and block the account. We've blocked it on our page. We've reported it and we're hoping it disappears. But I think that's at least the third one in the last few months. So please be vigilant. I don't want anyone to ever fall victim to a scam. And it is so frustrating that bots and, sinister thieves keep coming out with ways to scam people. I mean, the list is endless of ways that we have to be so careful these days. So please stay on top of things and please know that if you win something from us, you want it. We're paying for it and giving it to you, not you paying for it for us to give it to you. That makes no sense. I need some advice. How do you stay awake when you go to the movies? It's a dark room. There's extremely comfy recliners. It's the perfect temperature to use your sweater as a blanket and curl up and fall asleep. I mean, wait, we're supposed to watch a movie? It honestly feels like a place you could go to have a nap with some background noise to keep you company. I went to see The Little Mermaid the other night. So excited. My childhood bedroom was done in The Little Mermaid. And then there was Flounder and Ariel and Sebastian just swimming around on the screen. I recognized most of the lines. They pretty much use the exact same script. It's a dingle hopper. But I couldn't stay awake. I did a dance with my feet. I rubbed my eyes. I took myself for a walk to the side of the theater. I did everything but leave and return with a coffee. And still, I woke up multiple times surprised to be in the theater and not on my couch. One time, I even heard myself say, "What?" as I came to. Embarrassing. Are you like me, or do you have a life hack for us? 780-791-1037. Did you know you can use the search function in the Photos app to look for certain photos? At least on iPhone you can. Like, I can write dog, and it'll show me all the pictures in my phone with dogs in them. Or water, and all my paddling photos will show up. There's also a section that just has faces of people that show up regularly in your photos, and the phone will sort them each into albums of that single person. And then you can name the album whoever it is, and you can use the search function to find all your pictures of that person. And my phone only suggested I make 3 of these people albums, and one was of me, and one was of my husband, and the other one was of Sean. And that album has 100 photos of my beloved co-host just being Sean. And I'm going to be honest, I miss the guy. I'm probably going to turn off my mic right now and go look at it. When you coming back, buddy? Not till next Tuesday. At least I have 100 photos to get me through.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.